is the Seattle Seahawks 2022-2023 NFL season recap. Before the season even started, we lost Russel to a trade from the Denver Broncos where we received a few players and 2 first-round picks. And we also cut Bobby Wagner for cap space, and he signed with our division rival, the Rams. These 2 losses seem like they'd be a big deal for the Seahawks, and we will see that by the time of the end of this video. Week 1, the Seattle Seahawks defied the odds and beat the Broncos at home. This was supposed to be Russell Wilson's revenge game against the Seahawks. Supposed to be revenge for the Seahawks trading him away, but instead we sent Russell Wilson back to Denver with a loss. Seahawks entered midseason with a 5-3 record, including meeting 2 playoff teams, which were the Giants, who finished 9-7-1, and the Chargers, who finished at 10-7. We did lose a few games that we shouldn't have, such as the Falcons 27-23 and the Saints 39-33, but we did make up that with those 2 playoff wins. And we also scored the 4th most points in the NFL in those first 8 games with 26.8 points. And also a rookie corner who drafted in the 5th round really emerged as a great player with 4 interceptions in 8 games. After midseason, the Seahawks play started to decline, and we started accumulating injuries. The big injury that we had was Tyler Lockett, who missed a few games, who was one of our best players on offense. With that loss for a few weeks, we dropped 5 games in the span of 7, went 2-5, and also lost the division lead to the San Francisco 49ers, and the 49ers clinched the division. And that also put us out of the playoff picture, still having the Packers, Lions, and Commanders ahead of us. We let a rough slide in midseason stop the Seahawks from making the playoffs, as we won our last 2 games versus the Jets and versus the Rams to give us a chance at the playoffs. But we did need the Lions to beat the Packers, who we just eliminated hours before after beating the Rams. But the Lions got it done. They beat the Packers 20-16 in a very close game, allowing the Seattle Seahawks to squeak into the playoffs with the 7th seed, set to face the San Francisco 49ers in the next week, and also eliminating the Green Bay Packers from the playoffs. The playoff game against the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco did not go as we hoped. The Seattle Seahawks lost by 18, 41-23, in an extremely high-scoring affair. The Seahawks season did not end as we hoped, but we did make it farther than a lot of people would have thought. Though the Seahawks didn't make it as far in the playoffs as we had hoped, we still had 4 Pro Bowlers from the Seahawks team. First one being Jason Myers, who was our kicker. The second one being Geno Smith, who was our quarterback. The third being Tariq Woolen, who is a cornerback. And the 4th being Quandre Diggs, who is a safety. And the Seahawks were supposed to win 4 games this year. We made it to 9-8. It was a heck of a season. We played really well, and the Seahawks should be proud of what they've done. But next year is going to be even better. Go Hawks.